Welcome to the second last day of our Woe to the Pharisees devotionals. Today we're going to be looking at Matthew 23:25 through 28, where Jesus gives two examples of what he thinks the Pharisees are like. The first is a cup that is clean on the outside, but filthy on the inside. And then the second one is like a whitewashed tomb, which outwardly appears beautiful, but within is just dead people's bones and rotting. And so again, Jesus here doesn't attack the outside. Just like we see with tithing, he doesn't go at them for wanting something beautiful or wanting the outside of their cup to be clean, but first clean the inside of the cup, and then the outside may also be cleaned. Why would you make something beautiful on the outside if it's dead on the inside? So that you can gaze at it and it looks lovely. But if someone were to enter it, it would be rotting. And so this is again the hypocrisy of the Pharisees. That Jesus sees right through them, that he sees their words and he sees their hearts. He sees their clothes and he sees their hearts. He sees their status and he sees their actions. How awful it must be for God to see the amount of work put on the outside, but then have to taste the inside. To be able to see past what us men see and smell and taste and see the rotting that goes on underneath. Why do we even have this problem? What an onslaught that man's judgments can be. Our days are filled with social preferences and keeping up with the Joneses and wanting to appear good, wanting to keep our place. Maybe because we're scared of being kicked out of the group. Maybe because we want more and we think that's the way to get it. Maybe because we're scared. Maybe because we have a poor understanding of ourselves and our worth. Maybe we're just prone to hearing family and friends and their judgments. We see people who have things more put together and it looks easier or better. The gratification of man's praise is alluring. The applause. The jealousy when other people feel it towards you, when other people see your work as good. When people look at your family or your life and want it. But we as a church, we do have a problem with this fake it till you make it reality. This stained glass masquerade, as the Casting Crowns would say. I've always found it deeply offensive in my heart that the church wants me to act a certain way, but doesn't actually care if the inside has changed. I never wanted to fake loving people or serving people. I wanted my heart to be changed so I could do it joyfully. But yet we reward servants and the socially kind without really ever looking behind it. Asking what is real and what is put on. How often have we been bitten by that? Leaders, friends, family who were not what they seemed. And we feel hurt by that, but did we really look behind? Did we really ask the questions or put in the time? Do we focus on what gets us rewards now or what's eternal? Are we happy with having a cup that other people are jealous of? Are we aware that we're forsaking what's inside of it? My honest fear is that the church has not seemed to adjust to the internet age. And the generations upon generations now who were raised up with an online profile, with maybe 3, with different lives online than offline. Have we really discipled people to be clean on the inside before the outside? At work, at home, in secret, online, with different friend groups. What is real? Who are we deep down inside? Or is it just a stained glass masquerade? Lord, I pray that you would seek out and destroy the hypocrisy within us, within the church. God, I pray that you would open up our eyes to this tradition and social farce that we take place in. God, I pray that as we contemplate more and more the coming back to church in person, that we would reflect on what it would actually mean to come back as ourselves. That we would be encouraged by the amount of change and support that would take part if we were just truly ourselves, weak and vulnerable, seeking after you alone, and not vying for respect or admiration or status. Lord, I pray that we would really take to heart your words here. Amen.